Welcome to the hair salon.
Welcome to the hair salon.
Thanks for having me.
Today's guest,
We're here with Zoe.
Jarvis, previously Fleck.
And let's talk a little bit about who you are. So you want to go down the list?
Sure.
And check it off?
Okay, Zoe Fleck, formerly, no. See, I knew I was going to do that. Zoe Jarvis, previously Fleck, a 3-time All-American, 2022 national champion, 2025 Love champion with the
Love
Austins.
Austin.
I'm glad we went through this, you know?
And a current national team member.
Yes, for the United States. Welcome. Update on your life. What has 2025 been so far for you? I know there's been like 5 different things, so just walk us through that.
Well, it kind of started with winning the Love inaugural season. That was crazy. I think we went into the tournament ranked 5th of 6 teams and then
Did playoff,
and won everything in playoffs and won the inaugural season. It was a pretty iconic way to do it. That was awesome.
Hey, you won when it mattered.
I know, yeah, we did. We really did. With like 8 Texas alums too. It was crazy. And we beat Nebraska in the final. Just in pure Texas fashion, right?
Just to add on top.
I'm gonna restrain any comment from that.
Me too.
And then literally 2 weeks later, I got married and had the best day of my entire life. Genuinely perfect. No notes. Nothing to change. Literal perfect day. I felt like a fairy princess. Married the man of my dreams. Perfect. Perfection.
You actually did look like a fairy princess. I have goosebumps physically because I got to experience that with you. And that was pretty awesome.
Yep. As one of my best friends. But yeah, I planned that entire wedding through the whole season, through the whole Love season, which was also...
What was the hardest thing for you there?
I loved it. I loved every second of it. Now that I don't have a wedding to plan, I have to fill that time with other things.
You can come help in the office.
Yeah.
You guys need help?
Anytime.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, literally anytime.
Yeah, and then I spent the entire summer with the national team, so it's literally just been so busy, busy.
California for you is home.
California is home, yeah.
What were some of the things that you were out there doing? Obviously playing volleyball, but then...
Yeah, I spent a lot of time at the beach. I do miss the beach when I'm here in Austin, so I spent a lot of time at the beach. Got to see my family a lot, but just played a lot of volleyball, honestly. National team summer is pretty intense. It's pretty short and intense, so it was just a lot of volleyball all the time. It was fun.
Okay.
And now what are you up to?
Now I have the first real 2 months off in my entire career. And so I'm doing a lot of girly things that I don't usually get to do.
Like, for example, tell us.
Like, for example, my nails are so long right now.
I was like, those are some pretty nails.
I know. I love them. I'm so girly. Look.
Yes.
So long. I got a new tattoo on my hand.
What does it say?
The Art of Grace.
Oh.
Okay, walk us through that. What is that?
Just kind of giving myself grace, which is something that has always been really hard for me to do. I've always been very, very hard on myself and pretty negative in my own head, even if I'm positive outwardly. And I've been on a journey, a roller coaster of a journey, trying to get more positive in my own head and giving myself grace. And that's just been a word that has permeated through my life in the last couple of years.
Is there a reason you got it on the back of your hand and on your left hand?
Good reminder. I see it all the time. And also, how pretty does it look? My ring and my nails. So feminine, girly.
Yep. I love it.
Don't break a nail. That's all I can say.
Break a nail, straight back to the nail salon.
There you go.
Since we're at the hair salon, though,
Yes, we'll talk about your hair.
tell us a little bit what DIY are you wearing today?
This is Chili, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is one of my favorites. I love a big, bold, bright color hair tie.
I like how it kind of blends with the brown and the... Is that I can never remember if the marks on the skirt are leotard or leopard. No, leotard. Definitely not leotard. Just forget that. Leopard?
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 Yes.
Cheetah print is usually, I think.
Cheetah.
Cheetah print?
Yeah.
Yeah, leopard print?
I don't know how to tell them apart.
I don't
I know
know
there
what
is
the
a way.
difference is.
There is a way of telling them apart. I just don't know.
Oh, they're
don't
the
know.
same in my head.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I just say cheetah print every time. I don't know.
I think cheetah print.
Yeah, that's what goes on.
Are you into animal, like, prints?
Cheetah print, yes. Not zebra, because I don't like doing the whole stripe situation.
Okay, I second that.
But because like stripes, you have to wear them correctly. I
Yeah.
just don't want to mess with that. But I love a good cheetah print outfit.
Yeah. Okay.
How about like snake? print.
You wear that,
Yeah.
don't you?
No, I don't.
I don't think I've ever found anything that I love that's snake print. But
Jerry he's like, no, animal prints. I was just like, fine. I think I could like that would be sexy sometimes.
Yeah.
For sure.
I have a set that's like that, and I love it all the time, and I wear them separate and together too. I love
Okay.
the cheetah print moment.
Okay, perfect.
And then, what's your favorite DIY color and why?
My favorite, I think, is Fiesta. Just the bright pink. Like I said, I love a bold, bright color. Pink is my favorite color. Fiesta just goes perfectly with it.
Okay.
It's probably the one I wear most
Yeah,
often.
and it stands out in your hair a lot, I bet.
Yes.
And it glows in the dark. Did
Does
you know
it? I did not know that.
I literally.
She clearly hasn't been to the club with Fiesta.
No, you haven't.
If I'm in the club, my hair's down, girlies.
Oh, I go on a slick back sometimes, but
I sweat way too much, so my hair's gotta
Okay.
be up. I am like running like Coach on one, sweating. Yeah.
no, I will say, I match my DIY to every color or to every outfit. I do every time.
Ooh.
What do you have on today?
Today, I don't even know what is in my hair.
I don't think you're matching
I'm
today.
not matching. Today was an exception. It's been,
She's having a rough Monday.
yeah, it's been a rough Monday. So I just put whatever in my hair. But I have been wearing Fiesta to all of like my Pilates and HIIT classes because I love the glow in the dark and I want everybody to see my hair type that it glows in the dark.
Shout out through. Where are you going to your workout classes?
True Fusion.
Yay.
Oh.
There you go. So I do wear Fiesta every single time that. And then one of our new colors that's coming out soon. Zest, maybe?
Oh,
Yeah. I wear
Yep.
I wear those two that they can glow. I don't know.
I think you have zest in today.
I don't know. It's probably still
She's
in
the
my hair.
queen at dropping new colors without talking previously about this.
Oh, good,
She's
good,
wearing
good,
them
good,
every time, and we're like, well, at some point, we're just talking about it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, I guess. Okay. Did you have a favorite DIY besides Fiesta for your competitions this summer?
What was it called? The purple one that matched our
Fairy
Love
Dust.
Austin. Fairy Dust. Just
Okay.
matched our colors at Love Austin so perfectly. I wore it at every match. It was my good luck charm.
Okay. Just because you won with it, or
Because it was a good color. Look
Okay.
good, play good.
okay, I guess so.
Retweet.
So we noticed over the summer that you changed your hairstyles for games, and you kind of like went with a different makeup situation that you started doing when you were playing in your love team. So walk us through that. Like, how does that work? How do you go into deciding what hair goes into what game, and why do you change up your makeup or anything like that?
Well, I have always had like a hairstyle for the season, and I usually change it every season. But now my season kind of goes year round, and there's no break. There's not really an end. So I just kind of switch it up, and I've gone through almost all the hairstyles that I can think of. So I'm trying to find new ones that look good with curly hair or with a slick back. That's new. So I tried the like double space buns. Loved
Cute.
that one.
I love that.
I really liked that.
I
one.
like when you do your really dark eyeliner with the space buns.
the
I'm like,
space
she's
bun.
out for blood on that one. Do you sweat a lot?
No, I'm not a big sweater, which is such a blessing. So I can actually wear nice makeup. And that's been a brand new thing this season that I'm actually wearing.
I'm clumsy also. If you haven't noticed.
I'm actually wearing this season like more makeup. And I think maybe I went a little bit further than I wanted to with it this season just because I was like,
Why not?
why not? You know, I used to be the kind of girl that looked at other people who wore makeup and was like, what are you doing? We're playing a sporting event. And now I'm like, how much can I infuse femininity into this athletic, masculine type thing that I feel like I'm doing all the time? Because I just don't get that feminine.
Do you think
energy.
that people see a female athlete and they just immediately think of masculinity?
No, but I think the competitive energy and like just the raw energy that you need to be a high level elite competitor is inherently more of a masculine energy than a feminine energy. And
Is it because we've seen it more in men throughout history, or because we just think of masculine things being aggressive? I don't know. I'm just throwing
I don't
it
know.
out
I don't
there.
know. I think it's a really interesting
Yeah.
conversation. Really interesting conversation. But I feel like for me, femininity is more about like softness and loving and
Delicate. Like,
Yeah, I'm not that
It's
like femininity is strong as hell.
but I
Like,
think
but
in sporting events, that's not, or it's different, a different
Yes,
view of it.
exactly.
Like outside, we're like, oh, we get our nails done, we go get our hair done, we get our eyebrows done, lashes, all of that stuff. When it's completely different in a sporting event.
Yeah,
like,
so
you see that.
yeah,
but you
exactly,
don't see-
exactly. So as much as I can bring that feminine energy onto the court, that's what I try to do. Whether it's with my hairstyles or with my makeup or with my outfit, my tunnel walk before I or the energy that I give to other people. Like that's been a big change for me in the last year.
And would you ever change the color of your eyeliner to like a purple or a blue?
I have actually. So Bea was one of the liberos for Love Atlanta this past season, and she would I loved her makeup.
Love that.
Loved it. She would wear pink mascara, pink eyeliner. I have never experimented with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do we think? Some purple eyeliner?
Some purple.
I think purple. I did blue sometimes eyeliner because I saw on TikTok that blue looks good with brown eyes, and I'll do it every once in a while. Like whenever I'm going out, I'll do some blue eyeliner, and it makes my eyes pop. So I bet you can find one that makes your eyes pop.
I've just started going a brown eyeliner because brown makes green eyes pop, and so I'm doing I'm just figuring that out too. So I don't know what purple would do with green eyes.
I think a darker purple will look really good, and
Or
then
an
maybe
insomnia.
an insomnia purple. Do we want to go into some rapid fire and make Zoe startled by the questions?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you these and just be super quick. Try not to think about it.
Okay.
This one should be easy. Makeup or no makeup during games?
Makeup.
Tennis or pickleball?
Oh, both. Give me both.
No. Gotta choose one.
Okay. Tennis.
Blonde or brunette?
Blonde.
Braids or a ponytail?
Pony.
Okay, this one might be hard. Pets or farm animals?
What kind of question is that?
We knew we were gonna put her in the pickle.
I know.
What? But what's the context? What am I choosing here?
Would you rather be surrounded by a bunch of pets or farm animals?
Like domesticated or wild, I would
dogs,
say.
cats, or
Cows,
killing me.
tigers.
You're killing me with this question. I want them all. It's a dream to just have a house with a sanctuary and have all the animals with me.
Okay, I'll give you that
decline
one.
that
I'll
question.
give you that. Okay.
You are the female version of Tarzan.
Of what?
Tarzan.
Of Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
I love you dearly.
Bye. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your business. Tell us about All Out Volleyball.
I started it when I was in college because I, as an athlete, had to coach the college camps with my school. And I was like, I'm making minimum wage. Is there anything here that I couldn't do on my own and maybe give more help to these kids? And we have so much knowledge in the collegiate game and the pro game that I was like, can I just give back a little bit? And I started it, and I run camps now whenever I have 2 seconds off.
Or 2 months.
Or the occasional 2 months, who knows? And an online mentorship year round, and it is truly my passion project. I honestly love it sometimes more than playing.
What are 2 things that are very unique to All Out Volleyball?
I think my story is really what makes All Out Volleyball unique, that I wasn't a high recruit. I know what failure feels like. I know what hating volleyball feels like. I know what burnout feels like, and I know how I've gotten through it. And so I think a lot of top level athletes, a lot of the national team were high recruits out of college. They were really, really good at 15, 16 years old. I wasn't. And so kind of figuring out how to relate to the masses. There aren't very many people who are super high recruits at 16 years old. And so I think sharing my story and how I worked up to where I'm at now is really what makes All Out Volleyball unique. And I think the other part of it is my heart and how I put 100% of me into everything that I do. And I think anyone who works with me, works with All Out Volleyball, gets to feel that.
Yeah, I love how personable it is and how close it feels, very tailored to you and what you need.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And you had a camp yesterday, right, here in Austin? How did that go?
Yeah, the camp was just absolutely amazing. We actually ran a giveaway with you guys, and we had Ava Beese and Kaylee Johnston come in as winners of our giveaway.
Shout out.
Shout out to them. Kaylee actually flew in from California to come to this camp.
Yes, she has been an avid user of DIY since she was like 9.
Yeah.
So, hi girl.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, and Ava is part of the deaf volleyball community here in Austin. So just an awesome 2 people to kind of come and represent all out volleyball and TIY at our camp. It was an awesome experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna go actually watch one of the Texas School of Deaf volleyball games. We were there speaking to them and giving them some goodies, and absolutely loved how hard it is playing a sport that requires so much communication, and they do such a good job. So,
Yeah, it's amazing.
yeah. All
Fun
right.
fact, actually.
Tell me.
My dream job when I was a kid was being an ASL interpreter. And I taught myself as much as I could when I was younger, and was devastated when I got to high school and they didn't have that as a language option for me. So I've lost a lot of it, but like that was my dream. That was what I wrote on all the papers. What do you want to be when you grow up? An ASL interpreter. It's
Aw,
so cool.
We didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know, they assigned me a name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which
Oh,
is a
that's
huge
so
honor
cool.
in the
Yeah.
community. So my name is.
Oh, I love that. That's really good.
So love that. All right, what's been the biggest challenge with All Out Volleyball?
Time. There's so many things that I want to do, that I want to provide, that I want to give back, that I want to just like pour my heart and soul into. But when I'm actually playing, I have no time. So figuring out the like time management piece has probably been the biggest challenge.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Do you have any hot takes or any like viral things that you have an opinion on?
That might be unpopular and might ruffle some feathers.
Honestly, I'm not a controversial girly.
Okay, I have one.
Okay. Help.
What are your thoughts? You're going to die at this one. What are your thoughts on polka dots?
On wearing polka dots?
Wearing polka dots as an outfit, having it on your nails, shoes, like polka dots.
I would not say I'm a polka dot girly. Andrea clearly hates polka dots.
They're everywhere.
It is, I'm not joking you, 2026 spring, I just saw a video about it. Polka dots is going to be the new take. I will be
Really?
strutting around in polka dots, and I might even do my nails. Again, I did it one time. I went through a thing where I was doing my own nails. Well, not a thing. I do my own nails. Just not right now. But I put polka dots. I put polka dots on my nails, came in, and everybody was like dying at it. And then all of a sudden, now they're everywhere.
They were too big.
They were.
They were massive. They were like raindrop polka
It
dots.
was like right idea, terrible execution.
Okay.
On my end. I need to go somewhere and get them done or get a smaller tool. Anyways,
Smaller tool.
we're everywhere now, and everybody's like polka dot this,
We're
polka
everywhere
dot.
now. Lexi started this polka dot trend. I hope everyone
Give it to
is
her.
aware.
Clap, clap, clap. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. So I will be wearing polka dots in the spring.
All right.
So don't ask about it.
So from polka dots to veganism, Zoe. Luckily, we aren't wearing any animals like we are wearing polka dots on our nails.
Yeah.
I like a polka dot dress moment. It has to be a very specific style.
Okay.
But
I feel like
anyway.
it's like zebra stripes. Has to be
has
a
to
specific
be-
moment,
exactly.
specific
Correct.
vibe. You have to wear it right.
When you go visit the Queen in England.
Yeah. The king now, actually.
That's right. I want Elizabeth back.
You know nothing about her, I bet.
Hey, all I know is that she was a bat for a long time.
Yeah, a long time. Oh,
So tell us about your choices on veganism and how does that make your life on the everyday?
I went vegan at 18, 19 years old as a freshman in college because I just found that I wanted my actions and my morals to really coincide. And I love animals. I've always loved animals. And as soon as I realized that the food on my plate was animals, I was like, I don't want this. Is there another way to exist? And you just kind of have to do research. It's not readily available because the animal agriculture industry is the most, like the richest companies in the world are animal agriculture companies. And so you have to dig and do research into it. But once that I found what animal agriculture actually is, what factory farming is, what those animals go through to go from animals to the meat on my plate or the dairy or the butter or the yogurt or the eggs on my plate, I was like, yeah, I want absolutely no part of that. And so that was just I just went cold turkey. I was like, no more of that.
English? How has that progressed making it easier or harder as you got older?
Well, because I started when I was a freshman in college, I never really learned how to cook for myself with that not being vegan. But all the recipes that my mom would make as a kid, all the things that I knew, I just veganized all those recipes. And it went from my reasoning just being, I don't want to hurt any animals, to actually being, I feel so much healthier. I feel so much better in my body, so much less inflammation. I recover faster. And so the reasoning why I went vegan first has also adapted over time to include a lot more stuff.
So what are some like substitutes, like 3, like if you can just list 3 that you've changed?
I love Beyond Meat. It's like a beef substitute that you can use burgers, like literally anything. I love Daring Chicken. Literally the best chicken substitute. Those are the 2 that I literally use every single day. But then I make so many meals that are just like chickpea based or tofu based. I just got an air fryer. Oh my gosh. I am experimenting with recipes right now, and I'm having so much fun.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I'd love them. If I needed to grab something on my way out, I would grab an air fryer. Like that would be, it is my favorite thing ever. I'm not joking you. Once you get one, I never touch my oven. I don't touch my stove. I love my air fryer.
Wait, that's actually so funny. Your house is burning down. You're just running out with your air fryer.
Air fryer. That's what I need.
I will grab my dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. We have a couple more questions for you. How do you deal with competition and disappointment?
Failure has been a huge part of my life, a huge part of my volleyball journey. And even playing for the national team, like pretty much regardless of who you are, what your experience is in the national team, there's rosters every week that you either make or you don't make. And so there's always failure, and a lot more readily than I think most people have in a short amount of time. And so you have to, the way I see it, the way I frame it is you either win or you learn. So when I'm winning, when I'm playing great, when I'm making all the teams, and I'm great, I'm not learning a ton. But when I'm failing, that's when I really have to dig down into the film, dig down into my mental practices, and that is when I learn. And so as much as this past year has been amazing and like one of the best years of my life, it's also been one of the hardest years of my life. And I've failed a lot. And so I've gotten to really dig down into my mental practices and learn some new stuff, which I'm so grateful for.
Yeah, you did share with me that you got time to play with the things that you hadn't really had the time to experiment because you're always playing.
Yeah.
So I think that's a place in which you can explore and learn and apply your creativity. And you're a very creative person.
Yeah.
How do you do that into your playing practices, right? All right. And tell us about what Zoe does outside playing sports.
Ooh, this is a fun one. This is something that's evolving a lot right now because I like to have feminine, girly things and things that are so opposite of volleyball outside of the game. So I love to read. I'm a big fantasy romance girly.
Oh my gosh, have you read A Court of
Thorns and Roses?
My mom's
Yes, she
reading
has.
that right now, and my mom was like, I finished the first book in like 6 days, and she's on the second one. She called me this morning.
So mom has taken PTO, peeps. She is not on the job.
No, she's on her little circle couch all weekend reading her book, and I call her, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm reading my book. I'm like, okay, I'll call you later. I'm like, I'll let you relax.
But ACOTAR is literally like the gateway drug.
Okay.
You read ACOTAR, and then it just opens up this whole world of fantasy romance, and I am deep in that world now.
I do not need that.
No, you don't need that. You can stay far away from this one. But like, so reading is a big thing for me because it's just like complete disassociation. I get to fully invest in something that's
She's like, what are my fairy wings?
Yeah, really,
Everybody?
really. And I love it. I love it.
And you love Fairy Dust DIY.
I love Fairy Dust DIY. I love a little bit
She's
of
all in the
magic.
fairy.
I was a fairy princess for my wedding. Come on.
She is literally all in there. Somebody check on Zoe. She might fly away.
Having wings and flying away is a dream. Anyway.
I have my air fryer. You have your wings.
Yes.
I
She
got
has
my
her dog.
Yeah, we're all good.
Sorry, Jarrett. Sorry, babe. I did not.
But I also have been doing things like dancing, going out to dance classes. I did like pottery lessons. I did archery classes, things that are not as competitive. They're not like win, lose. They're not
pure enjoyment. It's just
Yes.
go out there
Yeah.
and enjoy whether you are
And learning. Like, I love to learn,
Yes.
but learning in a non-competitive way. Like, there's no failure.
So hard.
It's so difficult. Oh my gosh. Like, I also will play pickleball.
But that's a sport.
It's a sport. It's a sport. Absolutely.
Some people
But
would
so
say
is
it's not.
So is archery,
Yeah.
too. But, like, I don't really, like, I'm just learning. I feel like such a badass playing archery at shooting a bow and arrow. Are you kidding? I'm living out my fantasy romance dreams.
She's got vegan leather chaps in her.
I know. Any vegan leather companies want to hit me up? I'm your girl. Just saying.
All right, that's fun. That's fun. Maybe we should do an archery team retreat.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah. What would you say is your hair superpower?
My hair superpower. Well, what do you mean by that?
I think so. Whenever Love announced guess who's doing the first serve, and I saw the silhouette of who it was and who we're guessing, I knew it was you right away by your hair. Like, I feel like your hair, you can automatically tell and you know it's you. It's recognizable. So that's what I would think a hair superpower
Yeah.
is.
Okay. It's recognizable. It's a recognizable quality that I have. Yeah.
Have you always rocked your hair like this?
Absolutely not. No.
Why and when and what is a trend you regret?
When I was a freshman in college and I moved to Santa Barbara, it was very humid. And so my hair was so frizzy and always in a ponytail. And I was like, how the heck do I deal with this? So I just Brazilian blowout. I was like, I'm just going to have it straight. Way easier to deal with
You
straight.
should have done a Dominican flat out. You would have never gotten your curls back.
Yeah, it took me a long time after that. And so, yeah, it was great for a couple months. I like just had straight hair. And then I was like, damn, I kind of miss my curls. But like, what
You
do
can't
my...
get it back?
No, well, my curls are-
but like you did the Brazilian blowout and then
Brazilian
like,
blowout is like a chemical straightening treatment. So even
like a
after you
perm,
wash,
but vice versa.
yes,
Yeah.
and so even when you wash it, it stays straight.
Wow.
It stays straight and stays no frizz. It was great for a few months.
After I want to see a picture of this. I don't
Okay,
think I've
We
ever
need a
seen your
photo.
hair
We need a
straight,
photo of
actually.
that we are actually pulling a photo of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when I started dyeing my hair blonder too, because my hair is naturally like a light brown. But it took me years to figure out how to deal with my curls and what conditioners to use and what like moisturizers I need.
I still am trying to figure that out. And my
yes,
hair's straight
And,
dead.
okay, for the girls watching who have super curly hair, what's like one product, a go-to?
I use the Tresemme 7 times moisturizer thing. It's the only thing that really, really moisturizes my hair. And then after I wash it out, I like put a little bit of it back in as like a leave-in conditioner. And that just helps keep my hair moisturized all the time because my hair gets really dry.
Okay.
But
Have you tried
I just-
oils? Natural oils?
You have given me some, and I've tried them, and then I forget. But yes,
Okay.
so I'm still very much on my hair journey. But oh yes, a hair trend that I regret. I want to tell you guys a story.
All right, and that can be a wrap-up story. Perfect.
Yes. When I was like maybe 13, 14 years old, I wanted to dye my hair red. So I Kool-Aid dyed the tips of my hair red. If you look at any pictures
I know
of me,
exactly what you're
have you seen? You probably
was-
havened seen pictures of me, but
No,
when
but
I was
I know
We're gonna need a photo of that.
when I was a teenager, I literally, it's like you put Kool-Aid, you boil Kool-Aid in a pot,
And we're eating Kool-Aid. Just think about that one.
yes, and you put a chair on and like dip your hair, the edges of your hair in,
And that
I-
will dye your hair.
And it dyed my hair I literally did like this month. This much of my hair was bright red. And obviously I'm doing it at home. So the line is like this diagonally. And I'm doing like beach tournaments. I'm playing volleyball. And I like have my hair in a ponytail with a line like this of like bright red tips.
Pull it.
was
So
my
we
favorite.
regret
We
that
need to see it.
choice.
Yeah, we never again.
Listen, it was a pretty cool choice. It made me stand out. The reason my dad said, he was like, oh, it'll make you stand out to colleges.
But
You're like done.
Do not do this. I do not recommend. But it was a cool thing that I did as a teenager.
Okay.
I tried to do the chalk from Justice that you take across. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
But my hair was too dark for the green one,
Oh.
so it never worked for me.
Okay, so all right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah. I'm stuck on that Kool-Aid situation. I'm gonna need to see.
I can't believe
know.
people are drinking this and then dipping their hair in it, and it actually just
I know. I'm
stays.
so glad I didn't tell you guys this before, so I could get your real, honest reaction.
I'm gonna need to see a picture of this outfit.
Well, thank you for coming and spending some time with us at the hair salon that is not yet a hair salon, but it will be at some point a hair salon. We hope so. We are super excited to have on our episode number 3 guest. She's a baddie. She is not a volleyball player, and we are so excited to see all her creativity. She's worked with some really cool people, and hopefully we get to see some of her creations. If you like this episode of the hair salon, please subscribe, give us a like, and in the comments who would you like to see next. Thank you so much, and ciao.